Heartily welcome to all of you on our YouTube channel CS Sansar. I'm speaking Stana from CS Sansar. Today we are back with another interesting topic, the need for information system audit results with the CS Sanjeev sir. Thank you so much sir to joining us and also giving a valuable time. Before we further ado, I having a smallest request to all of you those are watching us to subscribe our YouTube channel and do not forget to like, share, and comment. And if you guys having any questions, so please drop your question in comment section and definitely we will reply you. Now, sir, I would like to invite you to share your thoughts on the today topic.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me, CS Ansar, for this. I am going to speak today, and we all will try to understand the need for information systems audit. Good morning, all. And the lazy rule is that when there is no need for me to do all this, when I am getting everything at my end, why do I need to know this information systems audit? But in the present scenario, in order to continue with the world, you have to know information systems, you have to be techno savvy, and all the information, even in small organizations, information computerized systems is being used, and manual things are replaced by computerized. Even nowadays, artificial intelligence is coming into being. So now, need for information systems audit, the reasons for it, the security of the data is important, and the reasons we will go through one by one. What are the reasons for need or information systems audit? Let's go to the next slide. Security and data protection. Information systems audit evaluates controls to protect sensitive information, preventing unauthorized access, data breaches, and malicious attacks. All this information, as a chartered accountant, I would talk more on finance side. So this financial information is very sensitive information. It should not be available to all in the organization. Insiders in the organization will try to get that information by unauthorized access, or malicious attacks can also take place. So information systems audit will ensure that there are proper controls to protect the sensitive information. The password should not be weak. Information should be shared on need to know basis. The password should be shared only with those persons who need to know the information, and there should not be any data breaches or malicious attacks like misconfiguration or phishing, as we come to know these days. So security and data protection is the first and foremost reason for need, explaining the need for information systems audit. The fourth, regulatory compliance. Not only security and data protection, but in the present world, we have to also comply with the regulations. Regulatory compliance is also ensured by information systems audit. Just as in case of financial audits, when we are auditing companies, we try to see that the compliance is there with the Companies Act and all that. Similarly, in case of information systems audit, we ensure that the systems adhere to legal, contractual, and regulatory standards. Example, we have General Data Protection Regulations, that is GDPR. RBI has its own rules and regulations for various banks. So in case of bank audit, information systems audit is mandatory. Then SEBI for stockbrokers, also information systems audit is necessary because everything is on the internet nowadays. And then Sarbanes-Oxley Act. So it has to comply with this information systems. The management has to see to it that there is regulatory compliance, legal, contractual, and regulatory standards are to be complied with by the organization. Otherwise, it will result into heavy penalties and which will affect the organization's reputation also. Then another reason is risk management. Now, information systems audit will identify, it identifies weaknesses in hardware, software, and operational processes to minimize risks related to technology failures and data loss. When information systems audit is getting done, it will see to it that the hard disk doesn't crash or there are no software bugs. Then operational processes are such that the hardware has to be in a place where technology failures are not taking place, and there is a diesel generator set or UPS uninterrupted power system is also required, and there should not be any data loss. If the data gets lost, the organization faces a very huge loss. So risk management is also important, and for that information systems audit is a must. Data integrity and reliability. Systems information systems audit will verify that systems process data accurately, consistently, and reliably. If the data is unreliable, then it will not be of any use, and the data has to be verified. We have to answer 5 W's: who is giving the data, or who is processing the data, whether it's credentials, it's expertise. What is then second W, that is what? What is the information? What is the data? Whether it is then when, whether it is up to date, data has to be up to date, and where, then whether it is from a reliable source has to be seen. Educational or government organization is a reliable source. Then why? Why is also important, because why it is to be shared, and whether it is for imparting knowledge or whether it is for selling something. When it is for selling, the reliability of data is questionable. But knowledge sharing, and if the source is good, then the data will be reliable. So, information systems audit will also take care that the data integrity and reliability is followed. Operational efficiency is another reason for which information systems audit is necessary. It assesses if IT systems are operating effectively and efficiently, providing value for money in technology investments. Today, the data for large organizations, we have various applications, and lot of investment is involved. Now, whether it is operating effectively and efficiently, if the IT systems are not operating effectively and efficiently, and then it proves to be costly, then that also needs to be taken care of, and it should give your value for money in technology investments, which are usually very heavy. So, information systems audit will take care of verifying the operational efficiency also. Business continuity, most important. Business continuity, one has to continue in the business. Information systems audit reviews disaster recovery and backup procedures to ensure systems can withstand and recover from disruptions. You know, the system has to be in a place. The hardware should be in a place. Hardware, everyone is aware. Monitor and CPU and everything has to be in a place which is safe and secure. And there should be enough space for entry and exit also, because disaster doesn't mean only the loss of assets. Humans are also very important asset, and there should be enough space for entry and exit for humans if fire takes place. So fire extinguishers are there, but at the same time, humans should be able to exit from that place. Humans are the most important asset. Then the data that is stored has to be backed up also. It has to be in other at other site also, so that the site which is damaged can start refunctioning with the data which is stored at the other site. Or it has to be with the responsible person, and it ensures that systems can withstand and recover from disruptions. And so business continuity is also important. When the data is there, data is recovered, so business will continue with it. So information systems audit will also ensure business continuity. And what are the disaster recovery plans which the organization has for, for the organization or business to continue? Confirms that governance and accountability, IT management should have appropriate policies and procedures in place to meet organizational goals. There should be appropriate policies and procedures which the information systems auditor will see to it that those policies and procedures are not only on paper, but they are also followed to meet the organizational goals. There has to be proper hierarchy, organizational hierarchy, accountability also has to be there, and appropriate policies to meet the organizational goals. So, other reason is governance and accountability. So, by now, thank you, viewers. I think most of the things we have covered and components covered in an audit, IS audit generally covers IT governance, just as we saw the IT policies and procedures in the earlier slide. Then it also covers security, as we saw in the slides, and as we learned how the security is maintained. Data is secure, data management, system development, that is software development cycle, and whether the licensed software are bought by the organization, and maintenance of it. There has to be annual maintenance contract, and it has to be carried out by a better organization, and business continuity planning. All these things are involved in an information systems audit. Now, there are various courses conducted in order to be an information systems auditor. CISA is one course which is conducted by US organization. And in India, we have DISA, which I have done. Uh, and DISA is for chartered accountants. It is only chartered accountants who can pursue DISA, whereas CISA can be pursued by anyone who is interested and who is having that background, which makes him eligible to pursue CISA. So, and this is going to be the future. This is the order of the day. An information systems audit is a must, and we have gone through the reasons for the need for information systems audit. I hope my I have imparted proper reasons, and you all are welcome to my. This is my contact number, and this is my email ID. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. You explained very well and very wonderfully the one by one step. And hope those are watching they understood very well. And if you guys having any doubt, please drop your comments. And definitely we will see that and review that, and we will give the answer also. So thank you so much to you, sir, and thank you so much everyone. Those are watching. Thank you.
Thank you very much.